Okay, I'm here.
I could do this all day. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
Pray, follow me.
Speak your will and I'll see it done. I hope the day ahead shall be a joyous one.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm full of vim myself.
Would you mind coming over here?
Prod me if you must, Master, but I've nothing.
Following along, I trust.
So have you ever played Transformers Fall of Cybertron before? No. Oh no, our guide died.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Thanks, friend.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Well met, sir. How might I do it, sir?
I'm in your debt, sir. Not just for saving my brother. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right. Hello. How are you keeping? Over here, if you please.
It's a good Transformers game and a good multiplayer mode where you can play against other players and customize your own Transformers chara. Okay. Jesus knows the way though.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Heading home.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there, as quickly as we may.
That's just what I was thinking.
Where are the saurians?
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I grant you lightning's fangs.
You actually get to see what happened on Cybertron and how the Autobots and Decepticons were sent to Earth.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
It's a good story is all I'm saying.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job,
Okay.
have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. Villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
The game that came after it is called Rise of the Dark Spark.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete. That was certainly worthwhile.
The result of our impeccable teamwork.
It's got some PvP and multiplayer like the other, it's just some people have different opinions on the story.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Could you come over here? Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
This calls for a curative. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Saviour's strength for our enemies arisen!
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
And I know what I said about Gundam Battle Operations too, but the Code Fairy one is basically a side story that gave the Kushinies a more mode.
Would you mind coming over here? Harpies, Master!
Flame is its weakness.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go. Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Why don't we go take a look? And before I forget, looking around, it strikes me that we pawns are all men. How does this speak to the Orphan's case?
Can't allow any further harm to come. You've been doused in oil! You must steer clear of fire!
All I'm saying is that the first one is basically a real-world looking thing, so it feels more like its own thing but still a part of the FR.
So there's no chance of our getting lost.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look. Follow me, if you would. One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen will permit it.
Right you are. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you. Over here, if you please.
I mean, you seem to like playing some games with PvP like Marvel Rivals, so I thought maybe since Gundam Battle Operations is basically a PvP.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You wish me
No.
to vanguard? By your will.
Would you mind coming over here? "'Tis this way.
And to be honest, I was also hoping that if you were to like it, then whenever I can get a PlayStation I could have a friend with me for my ST.
Corpse will serve us well. Be sure to aim true. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
That's basically my honest reason for suggesting it.
Pray, follow me. Over here, if you please.
I was lucky meeting you, so I wouldn't know how I'd fare in a game I'd just started playing without any friends to help.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. This is just the sort of place that begs exploring. Keep your eyes peeled and beware of dark corners.
By your leave. Saurians! Ice is our ally against such fiends! Let my magics grant you an elemental freedom. I will protect you.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Whenever I see so much
I get it.
gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I know I can't force you to like the same things I like. I just was hoping that whenever I can get some of the games I like, I could have a FR.
Would you mind coming over here? Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
We'll see.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
You know how I told you a simple explanation of how my elementary school days were like? I just didn't want to get hurt again.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Over here, if you please.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Maker risen. Twould seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms.
Fear not, it is well in hand.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray speak up should you notice aught amiss.
I will protect you.
We've got the least breathing. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it. Run fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Right where it hurts.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Would you mind coming over here?
Huzzah! There's ore to be found here.
Take care you don't mine up more than you can carry. Follow me, if you would.
I guess the same applies for the Warhammer Space Marine too. To be honest, I'm just not wanting to be taken advantage of in them.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Or lied to sometime. I think I'm to naive or kind to which people could take advantage of. It hasn't happened to me yet, but still.
Over here, if you please.
I just don't know what to think anymore.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Only trust God 100%. Humans lie. And I'm well aware of the fact that God will always be with me through it all.
Would you mind coming over here? This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
There are good people too, so after all I met you, didn't I? I'm rare and still have my issues.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Here we are.
I do have some good friends as well. You just happen to be the newest one I've met.
Follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Fred, follow me. There's Fire White. This should help. It's a pleasure to serve you, Master. I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
And we all have our issues, and God understands that and still loves us.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
What fell magics have brought these decrepit bones to life?
This bow isn't troubled by lightning strike.
Do not waste this chance. You must press Omar and Ross.
I shall lead the charge.
I will lead. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
These fiends will resurrect some of their shoulders. But fear not. Gladly smash every last one.
I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
Have my protection. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
And forward. Monsters left something for us. Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
Open your eyes.
Eyes on me!
Methinks I know the general destination. Pray, follow me.
I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Come to think of it, looking around, it strikes me that we pawns are all men. I wonder if this speaks to the Arisen's preference.
I shouldn't at all mind. This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of. If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist?
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Follow me, if you would.
Okay, well, didn't expect our boy to wonder if our guy likes men. That's a out of pocket question, lol. LOL.
This should be of use. Has been poisoned!
Master, you require assistance?
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for him.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
But I guess he has a point on one thing. It's kinda wrong that we don't have female employees.
With that in hand, we can leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one. You'd think they'd have learned from that last lot here not to be trifled with. Battle cannot be avoided. Fight or die. No quarrel here.
Pray, follow me.
I'll harvest what I can. But just down from above. This should help.
Kinda makes our character look somewhat rude, to put it nicely.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
That ain't the weird question our boy asked, lol.
Follow me, if you would. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I gladly put what I find to good use.
Here! Strike with lightning on your side!
There is a game called For Honor, if you heard about it.
Wounded again! I'll get the better of our foe yet.
I will protect you. Pray, follow me.
You can basically play the PvP in it as a knight or Viking or samurai.
You're staring, Arisen.
I know what it is.
Thought yonder caught your eye. More bats.
Let us leave them be. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the sea.
Okay, well, I'm just saying I kinda like it and didn't know if you ever played it before.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the originals recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Follow me, if you would.
We fight! Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
You ought not to be so careless.
That's the spirit!
There's no need to go the long way round when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master.
It was a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
Pray, keep a firm head on your shoulders, lest you be caught unawares.
Would you mind coming over here?
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
I also like the Dynasty Warriors games since they are based on actual history but with a lot more action.
Master, I hope you like it. I found it myself.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. You're all right. I've got you.
This should be of use. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? Over here, if you please.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is the newest one and it's pretty good.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Would you mind coming over here? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
You are pretty much playing as an unknown character who would somehow have a great part to play in the time the game is set in.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You have my protection.
You need me at the vanguard? Say no more.
And the choices you make in it affect the story and what history you create in the game.
Over here, if you please. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it?
Seeing you play this game just reminds me of that, so I thought you might like it. No.
Over here, if you please.
While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? It was an eventful journey.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've never danced against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Nicely done!
Think nothing of it. I like it.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you.
Okay, my bad, not trying to get any issues started.
Prepare yourself!
Wounded again! I'll get the better of our foe yet.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. A well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it.
Follow me, if you would.
But if we don't remember the past, then how would we learn to improve for the future? Read.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I know that I was just trying to sound cool.
I enjoy.
You just accidentally killed the moment, dude, lol.
Combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Anything for you,
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Try to sound cool to a friend and he knocks you down, lol.
Pray, follow me.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
This calls for purity. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Oh, good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
You're playing a game with great wordplay and action and I wanted to say something cool.
Could you come over here? The road was a long one, but here we are at last.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a
I was just trying to say something inspirational like when I was trying my best at narrating that one time, lol. You don't have to try so hard.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about.
Just trying to go with the vibes.
say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
Our master's flights of fancy may lead us down roads unforeseen, but there's an indubitable joy in all the chaos.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Is everyone enjoying themselves? I certainly am.
Indeed. We've no cause for reserve, not after all we've been through together.
Okay, look, I like good games that give a good story, but I'd like them with some romance options because I like a good love story. Call me a soft. Relax. My bad, just saying what I like is all.
Speaking of which, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
That's actually why I told you about Unicorn Overlord that one time. I mean in general, slow down, take breaths, relax. We are already playing a new game, let's just get through this one. Okay, my bad, not trying to rush or force anything. Just saying that I hope the next new game could be something like that. After we finish this first, of course.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. 'Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time.
Tis about time we pressed on.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
K-juking is not like you, lol.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
This is...
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten you. I'm not tired in the least. I'm ready for any adventure you have in store, Arisen.
Well, what say you that we hire some female recruits so that our boys stop asking such awkward questions, lol.
pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
I had a female. She was deleted for this game.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Oh, is it possible to get another one or two?
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Now, what's this all about? There's water trickling through the cracks here.
Because the question of if our guy likes dudes is kinda weird.
Cyclops draws near. This broom will have quite the tooth. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood. I grant you lightning's fangs!
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
A chest? What harm could there be in having a peek? Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Not being rude or anything, I just find the accusations our boy is thinking is a little awkward.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Okay, I'm here. Oh, is it possible to get another one or two? Because the question of if our guy likes dudes is kinda weird. Not being rude or anything, I just find the accusations our boy is thinking is a little awkward.
Combinations of materials result in different... I shan't let them harm you. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Other me tried to stop him from continuing that awkward conversation. Phew.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. Decisions. Decisions.
Ah, let us pick apart.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
When we camped earlier, he asked that question again, and I think other me tried to end that before it got out of control.
Like the back of my hand.
I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
This is a game.
Methinks I know where that is. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, we know where we're headed. What say we begin the trek? We see our fight is not yet done.
Battle cannot be avoided. Fight or die.
Oh! That was a shot in the hole! Thank you, sir.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
I know, I just find that a weird question to ask is all.
Those helpful magics you cast have worn off.
One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
You have my support. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Over here, if you please.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Would you mind coming over here?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
There are few things as...
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Isn't that something?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. Pray, follow me.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns. Consider me impressed.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me. Glorious!
No. When we camped earlier he asked that question again and I think other me tried to end that before it got out of control. This is a game. I know, I just find that a weird question to ask is all.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Passage here? Truly there are secrets around every corner.
I have a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Have my protection!
Well fought, Arisen. A few more victories like that, and we'll have them running for the hills.
Huzzah! Get that!
Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I'd hoped. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true. Let me be the one to collect it.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue.
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
I could do this all day.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory.
There's no need to go the long way round when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master.
I just saw that dead troll, did you? Yes.
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts for bouts.
It's folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Was there anything on him? Oops, my bad.
I could do this all day.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Saurians! Ice attacks will soon see this foe fell! Your salt! Do try not to catch cold. Let my magic grant you an elemental food. You have my protection.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Sleep does wonders.
There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Shove off. I'm near tired of this.
What do ye want? Cheers.
Leave off.
Ho ho!
Pray, follow me.
Oi, keep your distance. Ha! How do you like that?
Tis this way.
That's the spirit. Nothing more we want. Oh, I like that.
This should be of use.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or has our foe multiplied? I've done it this way. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
One can never be too careful.
This looks like trouble.
What? That's what you get!
Jesus knows the way though. Yes. Was there anything on him? Oops, my bad.
Airmaster! Harpies! Flame is its weakness.
I will protect you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Suppose this is a fitting end for scum like me.
Speaking of which, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
I shouldn't at all mind if that were to change.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming...
Jesus knows the way though. Yes. Was there anything on him? Oops, my bad.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Caught you! You'll be all right now. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
again. I'll redeem myself yet.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Where are the Saurians?
Same I've never chances, foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Jesus knows the way, Poe. Yes. Was there anything on him? Oops, my bad.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
We have reached our destination. Over here, if you please.
I shan't let them harm you.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Are you certain you can manage it? It is an awfully long shot.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Would you mind coming over here? Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Follow me, if you would. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
Well now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
my protection!
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Impeccable!
Might I interest you in my humble wares? That's made my day.
Over here, if you please.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Would you mind coming over here? I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is,
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
Pray, how are we to get through this door?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
Halt!